fragrance friends, it's Six Pack Sarah, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. I'm here today with the teeny tiny haul. I was surprised at how small the box was, but it does make sense because there's no warmers or anything. I was mostly needing to order a harvest collection bar for a customer here. She wanted this back when they weren't available to purchase on their own. You just had to get them in the whole set. So I said, can you wait until I can put them in a Scentsy Club, which will be early next month? And she said yes. And then they said that we can order them on their own. So I still waited because I had already placed her original order, but I waited so I could get the holiday bars as well. So I ended up not doing a Scentsy Club order since I could get this, and they let us do holiday bars without doing Scentsy Club. You can just do them individually however you want. So I got a 6-pack 5x5 bars, get one free. Need your consultant to do that, but you can still do it. And then I also placed through my consultant website so that I could get some stickers, scented stickers for the scent of the month. I did already film this video a few days ago, but then two of my kids' birthdays was yesterday, so I went ahead and set it aside and took care of all the birthday stuff and went to go edit it today, and it was gone. So we're just starting over. But anyway, so none of this is first sniffs, but we're here. So there was a couple reasons I went ahead and did a regular order instead of Scentsy Club. Like I said, I wanted a consultant item, and it didn't matter if I did Scentsy Club because of the individual bars. And then I could take advantage of buy 5 get 1 free. I did sacrifice 10% off, but the finances was working out kind of either way, like, give and take. And then I was able to add in a couple clearance bars. So that's why I chose this way instead of Scentsy Club. But Scentsy Club is usually a good way to save money. Just got a pros and cons. Okay, so I'm not going to sniff the scented stickers because I do have the bar. The clearance bars I got were Circle of Life from Lion King and Tropic Nectar. Both of these have been club bars for me. And Lion King is one that I had in my club, bought a few in clearance, so I took it out of my club, and I still have most of those, so I don't use it a lot, but I'm hoping that if I bought one more, I'll be more likely to use some of them, because I do like it. It's very unique, very earthy, but it's something that I do enjoy. I'm just not confident my family enjoys it, so I don't do it super often. And then Tropic Nectar. This one is technically still in my club because I want to do a club edit video again while I take it out. But I like this one, but I decided that it's okay if I just use what I have, but getting one more to just have helps me take it out. That's often what I use clearance for, is allowing myself to take things out of my club. Yeah. Okay. I also went ahead and grabbed myself a Johnny Appleseed of part of the buy 5 get 1 free because I used up my brick. And this is especially good to have in the fall, but it's good all year long. Like, I would recommend it if you like apple at all. Get Johnny Appleseed, and you can use it to mix. It's great on its own, and it's just nice and fresh. In fact, I sometimes use it almost as a fresh, clean scent. To me, it just freshens things up. Okay, let's do the Peanuts bar next. One of the reasons I had planned to put this in Scentsy Club is to get 10% off, because it's the only way you get a discount on licensed things is with Scentsy Club, but that's okay. Okay, so Snoopy's Autumn Adventure is on the bakery side, but it's also a little bit fresh, and let me pull up the scent notes. Snoopy's Autumn Adventure is described as leap into a pile of freshly raked fun with Snoopy. Warm spice, brown sugar, and a swirl of vanilla capture the heart of the season. So the actual scent notes are officially bakery type. But then the description includes the leaves, and I would say it comes across as having that like fresh air smell without being perfumey, because I don't usually like fresh scents. I was just telling my mom my least favorite scent category is fresh, personally. Lots of people like it, it's just not for me. So whatever they do with this, the type of vanilla or something, it does come off as fresh, but in a good way. It is rather difficult to describe, but it's not super spicy. It is warm but fresh at the same time. Sweet with the brown sugar and vanilla. Now I do have my Woodstock Buddy Clip that I've been using for a couple months, and they smell similar. I think this one is more bright than the Buddy Clip ever was, and now the Buddy Clip is, it's lost a little scent, but it's more like grounded of the part of the scent. And sometimes it does come across to me as buttered popcorn, but like in a way that makes me happy. So I'm enjoying it in the Buddy Clip, and I'm very looking forward to melting Snoopy's Autumn Adventure. So that'll get added to my melting basket that I'm already working on. Let's have some more pumpkin. I was also looking to get this scent by itself and not getting the whole consultant early access kit, because I didn't think I needed 8 bars. 1 bar was good. Okay. Okay, so have some more pumpkin. Let me also do the scent notes there. I did forget to mention they have Snoopy and Peanuts items marked as retiring at the end of this month, and many of the items are sold out, but anything that's left should be available through the end of October unless it sells out. So if you wanted something, make sure you're planning an order in October and don't try to sneak it into a November order, because it will be gone. So anyway, back to the October scent of the month, which is 10% off during the month of October. Everything is available from that collection, and the scent is described as vanilla marshmallows melt into rich caramel, dusted with a layer of pumpkin spice. So when I first smelled this scent, I thought it smelled quite similar to Frights and Delights. It's a little more earthy with the pumpkin, and a little more spicy, but it's not very spicy at all. Frights and Delights is also not spicy. Neither of them really are. But if you like spice, I would say have some more pumpkin, but it's the caramel really tones down the spice, the caramel and vanilla. Now it doesn't say anything about graham crackers, even though it's a s'more scent. I do smell a graham cracker type of scent. However they're blending the things, it does remind me of graham crackers. I don't necessarily pick up any marshmallow though. But marshmallow is a hard scent for me to identify, so it could just be me. I did warm 2 cubes in my kitchen yesterday, and it was pretty good. It still sort of reminded me of Frights and Delights. You could trick me with the two, at least before I get to know them better. And it lasted about a day. By this morning, it was much, much, much lighter. I was ready to change it. So I don't think I left it in a full 24 hours, but I can't remember what time I put it in yesterday. But it's good. I think I would enjoy more of it, but I'm not convinced I need more of it. So it is good. I think I prefer Frights and Delights personally, but when I had Frights and Delights in last week, like, it made me happier. So just one of those things where some scents make you happier than others. So both of them are good. I would recommend both, but they are similar. So if you're trying to only buy a couple things, but you're curious, either pick Frights and Delights if you like it sweeter, or have some more pumpkin if you like a little more pumpkin spice type in your life. But it's not very spicy. I had a different pumpkin spice going in the living room yesterday, and that was much more spicy. throwing things. The last two bars I got are Caramel Macadamia Nut from the holiday collection. And I'll pull up the scent description for that one. Okay, Caramel Macadamia Nut is a decadent mixture of caramelized sugar and creamy tonka melts into toasted macadamia. So again, you can get these individually or in a 10% off 6-pack or a buy 5 get 1 free 6-pack, or you can get the whole bundle of all the 5 bars. This was the only one that I felt that I liked. I sniffed them at Scentsy Family Reunion really quick, but just enough for me to go, I'm not going to need those bars. Other people can enjoy them, but it's not for me. But I like this one. So I had sniffed it, but I couldn't remember much about it except for that Caramel Macadamia Nut seemed like an appropriate name. I'm trying to think, because I still have not identified what it reminds me of, but it's got a sugary note like, so the vendor Lavender and Speckles, I've been obsessed with her pie crust oil, and I get like that type of sugariness. So it's like that, or maybe Scentsy's sugar cookie, or those sugary scents. Like I'm definitely getting some of that. But then, now I want to say the caramel is reminding me of salted caramel toffee, but I was just talking to someone who said she doesn't like salted caramel toffee and she loves this one. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong on that. But that's what it's reminding me of so far. So, salted caramel toffee with a little of sugar cookie or pie crust added in, plus the toasted macadamia is like, it is a nice toasty scent, not smoky. It doesn't smell like campfire or anything, but like toasted. You've browned your baked goods nice and toasty. So anyway, I really, really like it. My mom isn't sure on it, but I really like it. And I warmed 1 cube in my daughter's room and it was very good in there. I don't think that one lasted a full 24 hours either, but I didn't take any scientific measurements, so I could be wrong. Anyway, but it's a win for me, and I'm glad I have 2 bars. And the last thing I got in this order is Velvet Cashmere Woods in a room spray. I am enjoying this scent. I liked warming it the first time I did it. I have the scent circles in my car. It doesn't seem super strong, and I'm not sure if it's just because it kind of blends well with whatever's in the car already, or if it's just not a strong scent circle. So I thought maybe I'll try spritzing some of this onto the scent circle that's in there and seeing if that boosts it up, or I can just, you know, spritz it in the car or whatever. So I'm enjoying that scent for sure. So that's all I got in this tiny, tiny haul, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my second version of my first sniffs on cold, and some more reviews while I'm at it. I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.